Welcome back to Glam Designs by Anne. This is your girl Anne, and I am back today with another video. Well guys, thank you all for tuning in for yet another video. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are in a mentally great headspace. I hope you're taking time out for some self-care and taking care of yourself, as well as we are now in a new month. So I just want to wish each and every one of you a happy new month. So guys, today I'm back with another video, and I'm just gonna give you a little tour of what I did while I was away taking a little break, and how I refreshed my living room area. On my break, when I came back, I shared my dining room. So if you missed that video, it will be linked in an iCard on the screen. And also check out my community posts where I do post pictures of newly released videos that you can click the link. I don't think I left the link for the dining room, but when I post this video, I will leave a link in my community post that you can click on, or you can click on the iCard on the screen, which will take you directly to the refreshed dining room space. So with summer winding down, guys, and fall season approaching, as content creators, we like to bring you inspiration for the new seasonal changes early. So before I do any of that, I just wanted to take you around my living room and just show you how I shopped my home and just sort of refresh the space. So that is what we'll be doing in today's video. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope I bring you some inspiration for your own living and dining room area. So I'll start off with my TV area. I already shared with you guys the DIY upcycle that I did on those Dollarama canvases. So in my TV area, not much was done. I did, however, try to make sure that I created a more like less is more look here. So I just kept these statues that I got one from Winners, one from Home Sense a few years ago. The little acrylic book stand that this Inspire Me decor by Farah Murray book is on. That came from Temu, and her book, you can purchase it on Amazon. The beaded garland came from Amazon as well, and then the full books at the bottom are from Temu. That one is a DIY, and those are just some albums that I stole from my daughter. So moving on to this area, I did remove the thrifted end table that I had here. I wanted to free up a little bit more space there. I felt like it was becoming a little bit more clutter, and I wanted a more light and airy feel here as well. And also I am also sort of prepping the space for the fall season as well as for the Christmas season, because you guys know I normally put my Christmas tree on this side of the TV wall. But yeah, I brought this greenery here that I used to keep on my staircase. So as you go up the staircase, I had this tucked in the corner. This was a glass piece that I spray painted black. I actually got this from a company that I used to work for a few years ago. And then this is just one big piece here of palm that I got from Amazon a few years ago. I've actually been looking for it and I can't find it. I guess the seller has discontinued selling it, but it's so full and nice. And like I said, it's just one branch that just has all of the palms attached to it that gives that really nice fullness. And I just wanted to be more intentional and bring in a little bit more greenery into the space, because it brings in a nice pop of color. And as you guys know, for summer, I don't really use a lot of color. I don't use any color. I stick mostly to the black and white aesthetics, and then I bring in greenery as a pop of color. And also, now that we are winding down, I sort of wanted to get rid of some of the like white florals and things that I tend to bring into the space for the spring and the summer season to lighten it up. So I'm just bringing in a lot more greenery, and I'm really loving how it looks. It brings in a sense of peace and calm into the space. Even though it's not real and it's faux, it still brings in that really nice serene and calming sort of vibe that is so pleasing and so calming to my spirit and soul. For my bookshelf, I just ended up putting it on like a slant, and then I just rearranged some of the decor and I removed some of the pieces to sort of make things a little bit more calming and more peaceful and not too overdone in the bookshelf. So I did keep these at the bottom there. The two on the end were actually glass pieces that I chalk painted. And then this used to be like a black vase with sort of little white detailing on it. And then I just decided to chalk paint it as well. That was from Winners, Dollarama, Temu, and I borrowed that from my daughter. Temu, Winners, and then above here, Dollarama, Winners, Temu, Amazon. And then these are some glass bowls I got from HomeSense like 15 years ago. I chalk painted as well, and then I have some greenery in there. These cute little bookends are from Temu, and then the books are from Temu as well. And that little piece up there is from Temu. I'm looking for something else to sort of go up here, but I haven't found anything yet. But yeah, that's the TV area. My coffee table is from Wayfair. So is my area rug, and so are these beautiful ottomans. This and that was purchased a few years ago, and then I purchased this I think about 2 years or so after I moved into and purchased this house. I think this rug is an 8x10, and a few people have asked me about it on my TikTok and Instagram, but they no longer carry it. The books are they're both Chanel books. They're from Amazon, and I did purchase on a second trip to Winners, guys. There were a few more of these beautiful bowls, and I ended up purchasing another one. And then this big beaded garland came from Amazon. I like coasters here. They're from HomeSense, because when we're hanging out here, you know, it's good to like rest your hot or cold beverage on. These are from Winners, and this is a new find as well. This is also an iron piece that I also got from Winners as well. And this one was this piece was $16.99, and what I love about them is that they won't destroy your glass or wood surface, because they have these little soft sticky things at the bottom of them. But it's really heavy, guys, and it's a beautiful piece in addition to my black and white aesthetics. The candle is new. I got that from HomeSense, from Winners, and it is Sand and Fog, inspired on the California coast. And this scent is the Cherry Blossom, and these are naturally waxed blended candles. Amazon, it comes in a set of 3. And then these are some coffee table books. This one is Elements of Style from Amazon, and then the one at the bottom is from HomeSense. I got that a few years ago. These are from these only come in a set of 2, and what I like with these ones, the stem of it is actually a darker color than the other ones that I have. I can't find these on Amazon anymore. I guess the seller discontinued them, but yeah, like I said, it only comes in a set of 2, and I like this one a lot more because the petals are a little bit more on the darker green side. And like I said, very calming, even though it's faux, and very relaxing. It goes really nicely with my black and white aesthetics. And that's my coffee table, guys.
Said you needed space.
As I mentioned to you guys in my dining room video, I really love the bowl, guys. The detailing is so gorgeous, and as you see, you can style it with greenery, you can style it with beads, you can even style it by itself. It looks so gorgeous by itself as well. This would look nice in your bookshelf as well. So you never know, later on I might end up styling it in my bookshelf because I like moving things around. For my sectional, guys, I just didn't do a whole lot, but I did remove the bigger round pillow that I got from Temu, and then I added this smaller one that I recently got from Temu. I just switched up some of the pillows a bit to bring in a little bit more softness and airiness. I've had these for a while. They're sold individually and they're around like 30 something dollars on Amazon, but I purchased them a few years ago. I wish that they were like a pair, but you have to buy them separately. So there's velvet at the back, and I just love the little detailing and cut that it has on the ends of the pillowcase. All of my inserts I've had for years. I've purchased a few of them from Winners and a few of them from HomeSense. And then it has this really nice soft sort of textured and pattern in the front, which is really, really nice. These ones are from Temu. They're velvet with the white bordering. I also have it in the white with the black bordering. And then this is a bigger version. So I removed the 22 by 22 that I had here, and I brought in this 24 by 24. And then this is also from Temu. If you guys don't know, I love velvet pillow covers because you can style them all year round. They're beautiful. They're very elegant. They bring in a very nice luxury look into your space. But I paid, those ones were inexpensive. These ones, like I said, were a little bit more pricier. And then I pretty much repeated the same thing here, but I kept the 22 by 22 because eventually I am going to change this one out and purchase another one of the 24 by 24 because these pillows are probably like 26 or 28. So I kind of wanted to bring in something a little bit bigger. So eventually I'm going to switch this one out because I actually got that 24 by 24 on clearance at HomeSense a few years ago. And then the 22 by 22 that I had on both ends, they were actually a thrift find from Value Village, guys. But yeah, that is what's going on in the sectional. And I always keep a throw blanket here. I know usually in the summer and the spring season, people tend to bring in lighter blankets. But with the AC being on in the summertime, it gets a little bit chilly down here. So we like, you know, we like having the, I like having the heavier throw blanket to cuddle up in and get nice and cozy. And then I just have this basket that's needs to be changed now because it's on its last leg. And then I just have some extra pillows in here, some extra blankets from that one was from Winners, and I think this is from Winners as well. And then I just have this cute little knot pillow that I got from Temu years ago.
Cause I got you like you got me and I'm with.
In the entryway, the table is from Amazon and I purchased it a few years ago. The cute lady is from Winners. I got that a few years ago. These Vogue coffee table books came from Amazon a few years ago. And then I just added some more greenery. You guys, so these are the other ones. And remember I was telling you the ones on the coffee table, the stem is darker. You see these ones are a little bit more on the brown side. And these are good for the fall season as well. It brings in that nice cozy sort of texture and tone into the space and color for the fall as well. So you can definitely use these. I've seen a lot of creators use these for the fall season. They're like sort of all year round greenery that you can style your space with. And some people like using greenery for the fall season as well. And then this is a cute little vase that I painted white. Well, it was white when I originally purchased it, as you can see in the inside, but I decided to paint it black. This I've had for a while. This is from Winners or HomeSense, and I purchased that a few years ago. Winners. Some more elements of style. I have two of these. The other one's on the coffee table book, as you saw. I really like this book, so I ended up purchasing two of them. Amazon. And this is by Joanna Gaines, Magnolia Table Book. This is actually a good recipe book for your kitchen, but I use it here in the living room sometimes or on my end table. This piece came from Winners a while back, and then I switched out the taller lamps and I added this one here. I felt the scale and the height suited the entryway table better than the taller one. And as you guys know, I love moving things around. I have two of these lamps and they're both from HomeSense. And I purchased them, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or more. But yeah, this is the entryway table. And this is what I've done to just sort of refresh this area a bit. And most of these things, as you hear me say, I've purchased them a few years ago or whatever. I just shop my home and I rearrange things and move things around. It sort of gives my decor new life in a different space, so to speak. And then this cute little mirror I purchased, I don't know, like 20 years ago from HomeSense when Starburst mirrors were a big thing. But yeah, this is the entryway, guys. I was saying to you guys, if you missed my dining room video and you want a more detail of what I did in here, I will link that video, like I said, in the description box or on an iCard on the screen at the ending of the video, as well as I will leave a link to it on my community posts when I upload this video. I do appreciate all of your love and support. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope today's video brings you a little bit of inspiration. Don't forget to like, share. It really helps the channel, and it just lets YouTube know that you are enjoying my content, and they will definitely push it out for others to be inspired by and watch. So with that being said, make sure to subscribe as well and double tap your post notification bell, because fall is coming and I have a lot to share with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful and blessed weekend. And I hope August brings you all of the great things that life has to offer. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a beautiful and blessed day. And with that, my friends, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.